I started this harmonica journey a couple years ago, and uh, before I was a guitar player, as I told you once before. I was in a blues band for a lot of years, from the late '90s to the 2000s, mid '90s, 2000s. I was a guitar player and a vocalist, and uh, had this accident. I had spinal cord injury, so I lost the ability to lose the left side of my body, um, due to I had a broken neck and splintered into my spinal cord. So I'm in a wheelchair now. Only got the use of one hand, so I'm limited. But I was sitting there one day and I was listening to Pandora or James Scott station. And there's a lot of harmonica influenced Chicago style blues. And I had remembered a while back I had purchased, just on a whim, I purchased a 25th anniversary Lee Oscar C harmonica. And I'm listening to this station. I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't even know. I asked my wife to dig it out. She found it miraculously. I don't know even where it was, full of dust. Finally opened this thing up. I had it a few years and I ain't even crack it open. So I got to toying around with this thing. Never played art in my life before. Um, but toying around with it with the songs, probably most of them out of key because I only had the C harp. I didn't know nothing about keys. I didn't know nothing about second, first, third positions. I didn't know any of that. But I got to playing with it, and I found some of the songs. I found like root notes in the harmonica, so I was toying with it. I'm like, you know what? This is kind of interesting. So I did some investigation on YouTube, right? So I started finding, these YouTube videos. There's thousands and thousands of them. Came across the Tomlin, uh, Ronnie Shellist, Jason Ritchie, Will Wild, uh, Gussow, Adam Gussow, uh, many more, many more. Harmonica.com. But yeah, so I got to watching all these videos, learning about second position, and that took me a while, but I figured, okay, that's the position I need to learn because that's the blues and that's what I love to play. And so I got toying around, and then I got to learn it. Okay, here's the here's the blues scale, right? That's what I need, just the blues scale, right? Yeah. Need a lot more than that, but it's a start, right? But I didn't, I'm in a rabbit hole of YouTube, rabbit hole, and watching a video, and then I got to learn that scale somewhat. I didn't, I still don't have it down to where I want it. Um, but I did that for like a year and a half, just watching video after video after video. And then I got somewhat where I thought, ooh, I'm probably close to intermediate. And, I wasn't. See, I'd watch a YouTube video and I'd play along with whoever's on there until it sounded like, okay, good enough for me. Next video. Do that same thing for every video. Do that all day long, watching 5, 6 videos and getting it to where I thought it sounded good, but it wasn't right or it wasn't accurate. And also, I didn't retain none of it. And then, time went by after that. I'm like, man. And then I found that one of these, videos, Jason Ritchie, he told me, he said, not me, he told everybody, he says, learn one thing and learn it until you're so bored you can do it in your sleep. Just learn the one thing and learn it right and stick with it until you can do no more with that and then move on. And that really struck a chord with me because a year and a half, I didn't learn a damn thing. I just listened and I didn't learn nothing. So now it's time to sit back and just start learning. I'm a beginner again, right? I never was intermediate. I never was nothing. I just watched a whole bunch of videos that I can't even remember a third of what I watched. So I went back and I erased all my save to watch laters except for one or two, and I'm sticking with those one or two until I learn them to exhaustion. That's the only way I'm going to improve. So I'm here to tell all of you out there, harmonica players, I don't care who you are, stick with something, learn it till you can't learn it no more, and then move on. Bottom line, it'll make you a better harp player, a better learner, and you'll appreciate it more when you get things right and you can remember them just by muscle memory. But yeah, that's my journey. I'm starting over. Welcome to my beginning harmonica blues channel, and let's have a good time doing it, huh? I love all y'all. Keep blues feral, like my boy Dirty Pat says. Dirty Pat Walsh, check his channel out, would you? And keep on rocking.